Why, hello there. What an interesting 24 hours it makes. That's right, there are a lot of elections that happened last night. And I'm actually a sad dragon because Prop A for Austin, Texas did fail. There's several reasons why it failed. One is the image of the cop. It's kind of been tarnished over the last couple of years, with police brutality cases and all that good yahoo. That's one reason probably why it failed. The other reason is we have a mayor that makes threats, says you better vote this way or we're going to cut these programs. Don't you like these programs? Don't you want parks and EMS and fire departments? Don't you want all these things? People listen to that. You may not be a strong mayor. And what I mean by strong mayor, as in the role itself, regardless who's in that position, is not a strong mayor. He answers to the city council and he has a voting power. We actually voted not to give him a strong mayor role during the last elections, which I'm kind of happy for. But unfortunately, Prop A did not pass. Prop B did pass, and I'm not really 100% sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's either way. But that's not the most interesting part about it. Of course, we got the New Jersey governor races. Probably still hasn't been called yet. By the way, this is the Prop A, which did not pass by 68% and 32% failed was for it, and 68 was against it. Then, of course, you have Virginia, which is making history within its own state. Let's see, I think it was the Republican getting Youngkin's victory, which is the first Republican governor in quite some time. But nobody cares about no white dude getting elected. That happens every day or every election. It's actually the lieutenant governor. I don't know if the lieutenant governor is in the story or not. I just kind of opened it up. But yeah, we have the first black female lieutenant governor elected, which means that, unfortunately, to the Democrats, it's a Republican. I'm pretty sure they're going to say it's racism. She's the black face of whiteness or whatever they want to say. And I believe the first Asian attorney general as well into the Virginia race, which definitely is making some history. Then, of course, we got Michelle Wu makes history in the Boston mayor race win. Maybe she was the first Asian Boston person. So, I mean, it's definitely some history in the making. Acting Boston mayor, but becomes the first black woman to obtain the position after Marty Walsh served for 6 years, resigned after Joe Biden administration labor secretary. So, I mean, there's some history. I mean, Democrats endorse Wu. Like I said, I try to be non-biased, but most biased because I really don't like Democrats. I just don't like the identity politics. I don't like the racism that they're spewing. I don't like the fact that America is a racist history because we have America's racist because of its history. Well, yes, I understand the country can be determined by its history, but also we should be judged by the progress that we've made. We we are able to elect minorities, regardless of party affiliation, into positions of power, whether it be a mayor or whether it be attorney general, whether it even be governor or lieutenant governor. That's how far we've come, regardless of political affiliation. And I hope the best for them. And I hope Virginia is successful. I hope Boston's successful. And I kind of hope Joe Biden turns around. Hopefully, these next 3 years and some change, Joe Biden can turn around America and become successful. I'm hoping. I still want him to be successful president because I don't want a president to fail. Because when a president fails, it kind of means America's failing. And I do hope he can turn this around. But if not, there's always midterms. Midterms are coming around. Now, some people say that there's going to be a red wave coming. Well, they said that during the last elections, and the Democrats pretty much took the House, took the Democrat, and took the White House. So I don't know. People want to say that Virginia is a bellwether of things to come. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Every time I try to make a prediction, it turns out to be wrong. So I'm just going to say I'll believe it when it happens. And if we do have a red wave coming, that'll make me happy because the Democrats will be put in their place. And if a blue wave happens, hopefully we can get some sane Democrats that don't go down into politics. But I think one of the key factors from Virginia was critical race theory. Well, yes, I know that's not a course labeled critical race theory in the schools, but it's riddled within their lesson plans. And I do think that has a big role to play moving forward. I don't think people want to be labeled racist. I don't think people want to be labeled oppressed. I think people just want to be. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts of last night's election results. Are you sad with any of the results? Are you sad by Prop A not passing? Was there a proposition in your county or your state or your city that you're happy that got passed? Leave a comment down below. Smash the like and subscribe button on all and any platforms or just the platform that you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.